Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Weighted Dice. Episode 10, The Scourge of the Isgur Isle. Uh, so, sorry we're late today. A little bit of technical issues, a little bit of tomfoolery.
This is John.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Don't repeat. My bad, you guys didn't hear that at all. Anyways, so how are you all doing today? All you lovely people?
I'm great. Eva's hungover.
Everybody pointed at Eva. She's hungover.
So who remembers what happened?
Next time I'm calling you out.
Everyone knows when he's hungover. You don't have to call him out.
No one knows.
They just assume he's hungover all the time.
Who am I right
That's
now?
a great assumption of me. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
So who remembers what happened last time during the game?
We boarded the ship, the Dragon's Wing.
We shipwrecked the ship, the Dragon's Wing.
Got
we were
it. Got
attacked
it.
by a kraken.
Uh-huh.
And it ended up destroying the ship.
Great.
We were marooned on an island.
I lost Barry.
You did lose Barry.
Barry's still lost, correct. And we found a new friend. A little friend over there, Riley.
It's me.
And he's like an androgynous, what are you, human elf?
Half elf.
Half elf
basically nice.
warlock. And he's got like this morphing face, so we don't know if he's a guy or a girl. And that's fine. That's cool.
That's cool.
We don't need to decide.
We don't need you don't need to make that decision for him. Or her, or they.
That's actually a mechanical thing. I have a thing called what is it called?
Mask of Shadows or something.
Mask of Many
There you
Faces. So
go.
I can cast disguise self at will. So essentially, Riley is constantly changing the shape of their face.
So what you're saying is
It's
you
a Game
binged
of
on Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Based on Game of Thrones, watch a lot of that. Jack and Hagar.
So you guys also met a new little friend as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who doesn't have a name yet?
We
I'm
have
not gonna
kobolds.
have a game.
I have rolled a name for him because
His name is Dead, isn't it?
Wow. Okay. All right.
Can we ask him, or are you just gonna tell us?
You can ask him his name, but let's first address the issue at hand. Your
Yeah.
fate dice for the day.
Oh, that's a thing.
If everyone could go ahead and just do me a favor and roll 2DF. All right. So
Hey, I got one this week.
Roman got a reroll. Ted got a reroll. Riley gave me a reroll.
I did it.
You gotta do roll. You gotta add roll in there.
Knox looked at
All right,
the
so
dice.
I have 2 rerolls this week, and then Roman has one, and Mordos has one. So there we go. So you guys remember going into this chasm, this nice little cavern of where the ocean meets this cave system, and you are confronted by the mighty Hydra, and that's exactly where we're going to start this session, is in the midst of combat. So if everyone could go ahead and give me initiative rolls, that would be fantastic.
If I remember correctly, we all were going to try
We're
to
all
leave,
stealth.
but Kobold,
Gonna
whatever
need-
his
yeah.
name is,
He
decided
did
to scream.
squeal. He kind of ruined it for you.
Yeah, but
it
that
was-
doesn't mean I'm not stealth. Because
it
I
was
crit
all
with a
their
33.
fault and
Uh,
gonna
I
get killed.
do believe that, was it Mordos that had him? That carried
Yeah,
him?
he's hiding with me.
Okay, so your stealth is ruined.
Great.
Yep.
All right. So we got a 15 from Riley, a 17 from Mordes, 22 from Nox, and an 8 from Roman. Good job. You're good at this game.
I win all the Dungeons and Dragons.
You win all of the dragons. They will now consume you. Okay, so first is going to be Nox, of course. I should probably roll his initiative, shouldn't I? Okay, he rolled that, and then
Wait, I
our
go first,
friend
y'all
here is going to roll his initiative. He got a 5.
Nice. Kobold really sucks.
He rolled a 1. What do you want from him, man?
He fucking sucks.
Get off his dick.
Is there a little kobold?
He's the worst.
Yep.
Ava's already sealed this Kobold's fate.
Hey, Mordos, what's your dex modifier?
5.
Really?
Yeah, I'm 20, bro.
Fuck, dude.
When'd you get 20?
When you leveled up,
Last level up.
Oh,
I gotta pull up the Hydra real quick because I don't have it at the
you
ready.
got tired of having lower decks than me?
I did. I felt emasculated by
Here
your
we go.
Right.
Emasculated.
Oh,
decks.
good.
Can't handle
sweet.
those decks.
Well, you guys are lucky because the Hydra's gonna go last.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
You guys get a full round on him, on it. Can you tell the gender of a Hydra easily?
Not yet.
Well,
Not yet.
You have to look at its heads, and some of them will have big long eyelashes, and some of them won't.
Oh,
And so-
like,
Some have
That's a-
beards.
that's
The
assuming
others
a
have
lot.
lipstick on.
Right? I was gonna say I saw somebody yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Okay.
I'm just
So
going
first,
back to the historical lessons I learned from the documentary series, The Flintstones.
Very
all
accurate.
right. Nox, you're up first. You are confronted with a Hydra. You are currently stealthed. Oh.
Yeah. What was the? Oh, do I need to know?
Someone's been granted advantage.
Who's been granted?
I'm gonna find out. But go ahead and go with your turn.
It looks like he wants all four of us to have advantage.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's my phone. Sorry. Where am I even looking? So I'm stealth. I go first. Do we know where we are? Because I was making my way towards the exit.
You
You
are
know what?
currently-
Can I hold my initiative?
You can hold your action, but you have to give me an event that will trigger your action.
Yeah. Better look at. Oh, for everybody. I was like, yeah, bro.
So you all have advantage now.
Okay.
So the next roll you guys will make, the next D20 roll, will be made at advantage.
Cool.
Whether it's an attack or a
Thanks,
saving throw.
Batterlicker. I'm going to. How close am I in proximity to everybody else?
You're pretty close. You're maybe about 5 feet away from everybody else.
Was that in directions to the exit?
You're about 20 feet from the exit.
We went that far in?
Yeah.
I was thinking I'm like right here at the end of
When you
this
guys
town.
went to like hide, the only place you could really hide is in the cavern.
Can I hold my action until somebody attacks something?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So you're holding your action right now. That's going to go ahead and make it
I'm holding it close.
Mordos' turn.
And this is like right after our little kobold sneezed, right?
He didn't squeeze, he squealed.
Yeah, he
Oh.
gave you away, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sigh, just look at him. Like, what's your name again?
He just looks up to you, he goes, Pepsi!
Did you say Pepsi?
He says Pipsy.
Pipsy.
P-I-P-S-Y.
So
So
kind of like the noise you just made that
Yeah.
revealed.
Yeah, kind
Oh.
of, yeah.
Good. All right. Well, best of luck, Pipsy. How far is the Hydra from me?
It's about 30 feet away. Is the appropriate distance for like for you to go up and hit it with something. It stands pretty high up though, so it can definitely reach you if you move like 10 feet out. With its plethora of heads, of which I said there were 5.
5 heads? Okay.
Yeah.
What do I want to do here? I'm going to. Fuck. What do I want to do? Like as far as its feet, does it just have like 4 feet, like a normal dragon?
It has 4 feet. It has a very long tail that kind of spirals out at the end. It looks to be sort of split in 4 directions, and they all sort of curl up around each other. It looks to be like it kind of just like sinks to the bottom of the ocean and walks around. It doesn't really have gill or like fins or anything.
All right. I'm going to run out and do a stunning strike on its chest area.
Okay, so you run out to it and you go, yeah!
Yeah.
Okay.
And staff.
Nice. Yeah, you're definitely gonna hit.
Can I choose which one I have advantage on?
I
or
will
no?
let you take that crit.
Okay. I will use stunning strike on that second attack,
Okay, cool. So that bad boy,
which is
what's your health at?
My
You
health
should
is
pull
70.
No, I'm looking at this guy's health.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Wait, you're at 78.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Cool. So you do how much damage is that? That is 7, 19, 27 damage. Do -1 damage? What?
yeah, I don't know.
Weird.
I don't think that's correct.
I don't. I think you're supposed to use your dex for the bonus damage on that, so I'll just give it an extra 5 damage, making it
Okay.
32 points of damage regardless.
Dankeschön. I'll see if I can
Okay.
fix it right now.
And then he's got to make a Constitution saving throw. Well, he rolled a 14.
Ooh.
He passes.
Ah, shit. Okay. Well, I'm just sort of there.
So is there anything else you want to do?
Could you disengage?
No, I already used. Actually, I'm going to use patient defense and have a dodge on my next action.
Okay, remove your key point, which is going to go ahead and make it Nox's turn now that your party member has attacked.
Good job
Great.
there, Morty. Okay, I'm gonna see that Morty went in and attacked the chest area.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna go in like an idiot with Blades of Annihilation.
All right, well, you do hit twice, definitely.
Not the head, not the head.
You don't hit the head. You do stab it in the chest. That's a lot of damage.
That's a fail.
27, 35 points of
I
damage.
can't fail because I have reliable.
That's a damage roll.
Okay.
You can't re-roll your damage rolls. That's
That's
only
good.
on
The
like
red on the-
ability checks.
Okay.
The red on that sneak attack just means that one of them was a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
all.
saw
You rolled
that. I was
low.
like, what?
Oh,
I can't
gotcha.
do that.
Okay.
Can't roll 1.
And
You
let me take
know
a
I
look
am
at
done?
this bad boy real quick. Cool.
So we're trying not to cut the heads off.
Right.
When you actually do that sneak attack on its chest, one of the heads sort of like droop down.
Damn it. Fail.
It droops down and it appears to be dead.
Like a good droop down.
Like a good droop down. Like one of the heads has died.
Completely flaccid head.
Is that
Can't go one episode.
Can't go one episode.
We can't even get 10 minutes into it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's gonna go ahead and make it Rylai's turn.
oh, I had that effect on its head?
Rylai is going to survey our surroundings. So we have us. We have the Hydra.
You have the exit out to the ocean. You have the exit where you came in. You see a plethora of bodies that you could use for cover. You do see some items off at this distance, but they're rather close to the Hydra themselves.
And these are kobold bodies.
Kobolds, humans, orcs. It's just a mishmash of races.
And Pipsy is still here.
Pipsy he has been dropped by Mordos, and he's sort of hanging out by a pile of bodies. You can see him pulling out his hand crossbow and loading it with a bolt.
Okay. So Rylai looks at Pipsy, and
Pipsy
you
just
see,
stares at you.
and you've seen this before with Rylai, but like when they say something that's totally crazy and doesn't make sense, their eyes kind of glaze over, and it's almost like they're seeing something that isn't there, that they're like seeing different realms.
Okay.
And Rylai looks at Pipsy and casts Sculptor of Flesh.
The Sculptor of Flesh
Oh,
is
yeah.
basically polymorph.
Yeah.
And what would you like to attempt to turn Pipsy into?
So we're gonna attempt to turn Pipsy into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay. Well, Pipsy doesn't want to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex, so
Okay.
he's gonna try and make that saving throw. Of what is that? 18. Wisdom save, go. He got a 6.
Okay, good. You failed.
So you guys look back over to Pipsy as he's trying to load a crossbow. He just sort of stares at Rylai as they cast some type of incantation at them.
And as Rylai's eyes glaze over, and like I said, that they're kind of looking into different realms, you hear them say, "Grimlock, defend the Autobots!"
And his body begins to change. His muscles begin to constrict a little bit more, and he becomes this gigantic Tyrannosaurus Rex. And yeah, you guys now have a fucking dinosaur.
Now, is this dinosaur's mind controlled by Ryla?
No, Pipsy
Is the
retains.
sound it makes.
Pipsy
Oh, so
retains.
that wasn't the Kraken.
He retains his
That's fine,
senses.
just the-
Retains his senses and alignment and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
So he's not gonna go crazy, but he is now a little alarmed. But he is respectful of what
He's
he
a little armed.
Oh. You take 3 points
Immediately
of psychic
regretting
damage.
this decision.
So yeah, so that is your turn unless you want to do something else, Riley.
No, then Riley will just move to, I guess, sort of the outskirts of the cavern to try and maybe move a little bit towards the exit.
Okay.
To sort of get into like just spell casting range.
All right. You sure you don't want to fucking ride the Tyrannosaurus Rex you've just crafted?
No, that's quite all right.
Great. All right, sweet. That's gonna go ahead and make it Roman's turn. You see a Tyrannosaurus. You see this giant scaled beast just come out of nowhere.
Did it do anything, or did it just show up?
It seemed to come out of like a pile of bodies, and it let out a terrifying roar. It is the most terrifying beast you have seen on land.
Yeah, because it actually seems like it's being more aggressive than the Hydra.
Oh, by the way, it's huge sized.
Okay.
It's like 20 feet tall.
Okay.
Shit.
Just so you know, for a comparison, let me take a look at the Hydra. Also huge sized. They are the
Okay.
same height.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But the Hydra hasn't actually done anything to attack me yet.
No, not yet. Nor
And the
has-
Tyrannosaurus hasn't really, except it roared,
Yeah, it roared.
which a little pee may have come out. So, we're going. So Roman, not really having the most faith in his spellcasting abilities at the moment, is going to pull out his short bow and aim at the face of the Tyrannosaurus.
Excellent.
Jesus.
Well, you definitely hit for 9 points of damage. Let me put in this T-Rex health real quick. All right.
But wouldn't you have seen Riley cast a spell on the kobold?
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe.
I was told that all I saw was a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex come out of a pile of
couldn't
bodies and
see
roar.
the kobold because he was hidden in a pile of bodies, but he saw a giant T-Rex come out of fucking nowhere.
Plus, I secretly want the kobold to die anyway.
But yeah, so he is not okay with being shot by what he thought was a friend. And now it is Pipsy's turn. Seeing that 2 of his friends are currently fighting a Hydra, he is going to go and attack that. So he's just going to walk over some of the corpses and attempt to do a multi-attack on this Hydra. So he is going to first attack with a bite, and then with his tail. So his bite... I keep re-referencing everything. Misses, but his tail also misses.
Oh god.
Oh no, actually it hits. Hits that time. Good. That's good. So that deals 3d8 damage. 1, 5, 11. He deals 18 damage to the Hydra with its mighty tail swipe.
No, Pipsy.
Pipsy!
Good job, Pipsy.
Are we able to avoid that?
What's up?
Would it hit us as well?
No. He's like doing it at an angle so it doesn't hit you guys. Another one of the Hydra heads does seem to sort of fall over. It is now the Hydra's turn. And the Hydra is going to first close this. The Hydra is going to go ahead and... Is it at the beginning or the end? The end. Okay, cool. It's going to go ahead and make 3 attacks. All upon Pipsy. because it's now the most threatening thing it has in its way. So let's see here. That's a crit. That's a crit. And that's not a crit, but it's definitely a hit. I rolled a 20, a 20, and an 18.
Our dinosaur's gonna die.
Don't worry, though. It only does 1d10. Well... Hey, he only takes 29 damage. I'm sorry. No, he doesn't. Takes 39 damage.
Oh, there you go.
But don't worry. He's still doing really good. That is going to go ahead and make it the second part of the Hydra's turn, where the two heads that... A couple of the heads that were kind of bitten off now shoot out of those little neck holes as its heads regrow. It is now back up to 5 heads. And that's going to go and make it Nox's turn.
Me.
Yay!
So heads have grown back, right?
I'm sorry?
Heads have grown back, right?
Yes, the heads that you have knocked down are still like lazily fallen in the water, but 2 more have shut out of its neck holes.
How many heads is that now?
It is at 5, I believe. Let me just double check. Oh no, it grew 4 heads. I'm sorry. It's now up to
Yeah, I was
7
like-
heads.
That's what I thought, but I was like, wait,
Yeah.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would like to cast. We're standing in water.
You're currently standing not in water. The Hydra is, and the
Okay.
T-Rex has begun taking water.
And approximately how far is the Hydra in the water?
Like away from you, or how much of it is in water?
No, like how far away?
Oh, it's within 5 feet because you were attacking it with melee.
Okay, I'm
It's
gonna
right next
cast
to you.
Witch Bolt.
Okay.
the
25 AC is
Hydra.
definitely going to hit. So it's going to take that 4 lightning damage from being in water.
Does it get anything for? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's just going to take double damage.
Take that Hydra face, sis.
Minimal damage there, but your friend is also going to take damage. I need you to go ahead and re-roll that damage for me.
Wait, which friend?
Your friend Pipsy is going to go and take some damage
he's
too.
not my friend.
Oh,
He can
okay.
die.
Jesus,
Oh, Mike,
so mean.
So what am I rolling?
Just re-roll Witch Bolt.
Okay.
He takes 14 points of damage. You guys really fucking hate this character, don't you? Okay. So that's gonna go and make it Mordos' turn. You just saw your compatriot channel some lightning through her body into this other individual.
So I saw that the heads.
The heads
back.
have
Can I-
regrown.
Can I recall from any of my monk studies like what a Hydra's weakness is, or like how to
Make
prevent?
a nature check.
Okay.
Cool. You know, Hydras don't have any like innate vulnerabilities, but you know that if you were to use some type of cauterization on the heads, that they wouldn't grow back.
Right. Which I don't really have.
Yeah.
Fuck. Nox, do you have any like regs or anything?
I do have in my bag of holding, scraps of cloth.
Could I use an action to wrap cloth on both ends of my quarterstaff and light them on fire?
It would take you 2 actions: one to grab the cloth out of her bag, one to wrap it.
Can I use my action to throw it at him?
Your
'Cause
turn's already over. Because you already used your action to cast the spell. You would then have to wait till your next turn to try and grab that out of your bag, because that's not going to be a minor action.
Okay.
If
I
it-
can't use like a bonus action, like it's a.
No, you have to use a full blown action to reach into her bag of holding to find it.
Okay, I think. Oh. All right. Fuck.
You could pull me back and like Get out of the right line.
Yeah, could I like grab her and we could run somewhere and like maybe half our movement speed or something?
Sure. Yeah, you guys can. You can definitely pick her up and move. But you'll need to go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You just pick her up, like you throw her over your shoulder and you just run.
We're going.
You are going to get some attacks opportunity against you. However.
Can I use Step of the Wind? That may be a retroactive move. Nah, fuck it. Do it. Give me your fucking best, man.
All right.
Let's go.
Well, here's 7 attacks.
Yeah,
Donna has something that people can't attack me. No, I didn't take that skill. Damn it.
Are you kidding me right now?
Just
Holy shit.
say them out loud, and I want to know if I'm getting hit.
Okay, it was 2, 7, 7, 7, 7.
Yes.
17.
No.
Nope.
I'm 19.
2 more. 6.
Nope.
And a 3.
Yeah.
You can hit 1 time. And I'll split the damage between the both of you because it's attack on the 2 of you, and you're carrying it over your shoulder.
All right.
Can I throw a dagger at them?
No.
With disadvantage?
You're gonna go in and take 11 points of damage. So Mordos takes 6, Nox take 5.
Okay.
Trust me on this, Nox. I don't know why I sound more manlier.
Ryla, it is now your turn. You have effectively made a dinosaur, and you now see the tiefling and the elf basically running away.
Okay. And how's my baby T-Rex looking?
He's looking great. He looks to be maybe a little bit over half right now.
That's a baby?
He's not baby. He's just
He's huge.
that's Ryla's baby.
It's my baby. He's giant T-Rex boy. And the Hydra has 7 heads now, and it doesn't look weakened at all.
It doesn't look weakened.
It doesn't look happy with lightning.
It looks very upset right now that it's been shocked, and that it's now fighting Godzilla. It did not expect to be Gamora upon this day.
Right. So Rylai is going to... I don't know, do we want to fight this?
Fuck yeah. I just got to prepare myself, so.
Okay.
Apparently we do.
Okay, so Rylai is just going to look at her compatriots running away and look at them and say, but the fight is that way. It's that way. Why are you running away? And
Nox is just like, I don't know, I just got grabbed.
You're just being carried, your arms just like flailing in the
I'm
wind.
just like, okay.
and then
This
Rylai
is
will just focus 3 Eldritch Blasts on the torso of the thing, the Hydra.
Make your attacks. I believe those all hit. Yes, those all hit. And total of 15, 20. Not bad damage at all. One of the heads does actually fall down again. It seems your bolts, as you were aiming for the chest, kind of like stray off a little bit, and it does actually snap one of the heads off. It does make one explode as it shoots off into the water.
She will also, as a bonus action, Rylai will shout encouragement to the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh, Pipsy! Deal with it! Kill it!
Okay, it rolled a 3 on its so-called morale check. It's too busy being a dinosaur. So that's going to go ahead and make it Roman's turn.
Okay. I've heard Rylai encouraging the dinosaur. I'll assume that they had something to do with it.
Yes.
How close am I to Rylai?
You're probably about 10 feet away.
Okay. So easy line of sight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
I am going to point at the Hydra.
Okay.
And I'm not going to sing it or make the noise again, but I'm going to cast Disintegrate on the Hydra.
Okay.
Right at its chest.
Okay.
What's disintegrate?
Basically, it's a murder beam.
It is exactly what it sounds like.
So let's see here.
You've been holding
Must make
down
a
on
dex
us.
saving throw
Oh no,
on a failed
I
save.
used it when we were in like alternate reality Brennan's head killing demons.
Okay, so if you kill it, it just disintegrates, basically.
Yes.
So let's see. What's its dex?
So let's
save?
hope it doesn't have any loot in its belly or anything.
Well, luckily it does. It's not like proficient in dex saves, and you can't assume that a Hydra is very dexterous. So let's go ahead and just see what happens here.
I kind of assume big dinosaur type things with 4 feet. Probably not.
It rolled a 3. So it's gonna take that 76 damage, but it's not dead yet.
But I did blow a big hole in it.
You did shoot a big hole in it, and you did take out 3 of its heads. It is
So
now
it's down to 3 heads now?
3 heads. Yeah, down to 3 heads again.
Okay.
Fuck, that's a lot of damage, actually.
How much time has passed since we met Riley?
About it. It's been actually. You guys took a long rest, I think. So about no
Or a short rest,
Not yet.
at least.
Okay, then it's been about 2 hours.
Ross,
Okay.
how do you shoot that death beam? Is it like out of your instrument or like out of your hands or?
I imagine it's just
I
like
just
a wicked
point-
solo.
question.
You do not remember this? I just point at it.
Jesus.
Some of us are hungover.
Basically, immigrant song is what he does.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I would like to check Riley's face for a 5 o'clock shadow.
Okay. Please make a perception check.
Or an Adam's apple. Either one.
Please make a perception check.
Okay.
No.
What's
I
your
noticed
passive
nothing.
perception?
You see
I see an
8 Adam's
humanoid
apples,
creature.
and you also see super long eyelashes, and you also see no Adam's apples. You take short-term madness of going, what?
But after Roman casts that disintegrate, Riley looks over and goes, "Ooh, bud, you can play that tune for me anytime."
All right, it's
Riley's
now
gonna end up sleeping with the whole party.
it's now Pipsosaurus. It's his turn, so he is going to go ahead and he is going to do some more attacks upon this Hydra that just got melted. So bite.
Oh, I suppose I should take away that spell slot.
It's going to hit, and the tail attack is going to hit. So with its bite attack, it can actually. Holy shit, that's so much damage. My D12. Fuck. Hold on. I don't even have one out here. I never roll D12s anymore. There we go. Before these, 7, 9, 15, 20. Wow. So that's 27 damage. But it can't be grappled because it's too big. Hydra is taking some real beatings right now. And then the tail attack also hit, I believe. So here we go, 3d8.
Jesus.
1, 8, and 14, 21 damage on top of that. Is now down to that much. Fuck, that was another head down. So it's now down to 2 heads. And then it's going to, again, let out a large roar. I'm not going to play the sound, though, because that annoys me. It's now the Hydra's turn. It's going to go ahead, it's going to make 2 attacks against the fucking Grimlock over here. And it is going to miss both of them.
Oh my god.
However, it did lose. How many heads did it lose this turn? 3, 4, 5. It grows 10 heads. They all just sort of shoot out.
I thought Hydras didn't, unless we cut off their heads.
What?
In classic Greek mythology.
I mean, this is D&D though.
This is real life.
This is D&D, dude.
The deal has changed. Pray I don't change it
I
anymore.
apologize, Morty. This is real life, isn't it?
So,
You know the game? You know the game? They done changed it.
yeah. So it is. It's now gonna go ahead and be Nox's turn again. You are still being carried.
I'm still being
You have
carried.
not. You're still in transit.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Morty. So, what's the plan here?
Dregs.
Do you?
I need
do
rags.
I'm
me a
gonna
rag.
reach in and give him the rags as he's running.
Okay. I need to
Well,
make.
actually, can I just wrap your staff?
I'm.
You.
Well,
I mean, if you buy him dinner first, go ahead and make a dexterity check for me.
Oh god.
I don't need my
To see if
staff
your
wrapped.
hands are nimble enough to wrap his staff.
I need you to wrap my hands, not my staff, not my big, giant staff.
Oh wait, do you
it's
want to
not
wrap
that
your
big.
hands or your quarterstaff?
I was thinking of wrapping my hands.
Okay,
Okay.
I will wrap your hands instead.
Yeah. So Mordos make a dex check and Nox make a dex check.
Okay.
Nope.
Can I use my
You
advantage
both fall
on that?
down.
Can I use my advantage on that?
You already used it.
We fall?
When did I
Didn't
use
you?
it? No.
No, her
Oh,
faint
shit.
dice.
Okay.
I mean, if
Up to you.
You're
What?
both gonna
Well,
fall
if
down otherwise.
you're gonna fall, we're gonna fall. Yeah, so
You're
I'm
gonna trip
use
and fall. So you're gonna use it? Cool. Mordos, you trip and fall. Nox,
But
you
I
land on your
wrapped
feet.
your hand.
Your hands are half wrapped. It will take you another turn to fully wrap them. But Mordos, tripping on a rock, you hit your head, taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Shit. That was not smooth.
It was not great. You did not.
At least I didn't land on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Mordos, it's your turn, buddy.
all right. Well, are my hands are half wrapped, right?
Yeah. You can now wrap them as a bonus action.
Okay.
You've,
so I'm going to
you've done hand wrapping before.
I'm going to
so it's not-
loosely wrap the rest of my hands.
Okay, so you
Have
loosely
my
wrap.
fingers sticking out,
Yeah, okay.
and I'm just going to get real pissed and turn into a bear.
Okay.
Gonna be real mad.
The hand wrappings break.
What? That's why I wrapped them loosely.
How small do you think bear paws are?
I had a
They're
general.
like this
idea.
big, dude.
Yeah, I loosely wrapped them, but
How loose? They would just fall
Well, he
off.
would know how big his bear hands are.
Okay, all right. So you wanna wrap these loose enough so they're just like dangling.
so like
But
they were like
tightly enough so
they were
they
like
don't fall
knotted
off.
at the end, but loose enough that if my hand grew, they would like get to a size that would be tight in a bear's paw. That was the
Make a dex check at disadvantage.
what?
That makes sense. He would know what his hands would look like as
All
a
right,
bear.
fuck.
No. You have not
is
spent that much
bullshit.
time as a bear to know exactly how large your paws are to calculate it perfectly.
This is
Oh,
bullshit.
I will
All right.
wrap your bear paws on my next turn.
Fucking light my hands on fire.
Okay. I will do that with my next turn. I will wrap your bear paws.
Yeah,
Mordos,
yeah. Okay.
Mordos, as a tiefling, you can definitely. I'll let you use your hellish rebuke to light them on fire yourself.
All right, well, my turn's over, so
Do you still turn into a bear?
I'm still bear.
Okay, all right.
And I'm really fucking mad.
Now you're real
I'm
mad.
real life mad.
You're a real mad boy. I mean,
I will wrap your bear paws.
okay, all right. Hey, Riley, it's your turn, bud.
Oh, okay. So we have a bear, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and a Hydra all walking to a bar.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck.
So Riley is going to. What is their action?
The Hydra now has 12 heads, so let that be a sort of indicator of what you should do.
I'm reading spells. What I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Radius sphere.
Did I ride you as a bear?
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, Riley, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom save?
Yep.
I could probably do that. Boop.
Cool. You
Okay,
hear
one.
a voice in your head, one that you've heard before.
Yep.
It says to you, "Burn the beast."
Burn the beast. Huh. That would be good advice.
You also know there are currently 3 beasts in front of you.
Yeah, that'd be good advice if Rylai knew any magic that dealt with fire.
Yeah, yeah. If at all.
Yeah. So what they're going to do instead is cast Hunger of Hadar in an area focusing on its heads.
Can it levitate?
I think so. Let me read this real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
You open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point within range and lasting for the duration.
I will let you do that just on the heads.
Focusing on its heads.
Okay. There's no saving throw for that right now. Oh shit, they're just... Okay, they're just gonna keep taking damage. Alright, so it takes 6 cold damage, right?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, so normally a Hydra would have advantage against blindness, but if you're targeting all of its heads... Okay, I've got this. Trip me up here. Trip me up here, Rylai. With your weird dark magics. Oh, your Jim dark magic.
Don't forget all of the quote cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises.
Yeah, so it's gonna go ahead and take that 6 damage real quick. Oh wait, I forgot I needed to give it more hit points. There we go. And then it takes 6 of the cold variety. Cool. So now it is going to go ahead and be Roman's turn.
Okay. Seeing that the Hydra's heads are growing back, can I surmise that it is also coming back to full health when that happens?
Make a nature check. Cool.
19.
You know that when a Hydra regains its heads, it often heals itself for a fraction of, and it heals itself for every head regrown.
Okay.
You also know that fire will often stop the heads from regrowing.
Okay. And do I also know that necrotic damage can't be regenerated like that?
It wouldn't affect.
Am I completely wrong about that as a player?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Unless specified otherwise, that doesn't affect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, so it's kind of trapped in Hunger of Hadar. Well, it doesn't grapple or hold.
No, it's just like complete darkness.
Around its head, because I'm guessing its body is larger than 20 feet, right?
Yeah, it's a massive heads. So it's got 12 heads, and they're all sort of like peeking in and out of the mass. So they keep waving like in and out of it.
Okay.
Like you've got like most of the heads, but there's maybe like 1 or 2 that are like lower on the body.
Because it's also difficult terrain, so it'll be difficult for them to get out of the blackness.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really take it movement for it to move its neck.
Mm-hmm.
If it tried to move away, I would incorporate that, but it's pretty much just standing still.
Okay. I am going to cast Confusion on the Hydra. It's a 10-foot radius sphere. So I'm going to aim like for the hole that I put in its body, trying to avoid affecting the Tyrannosaurus.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
I'm casting Confusion.
Yeah, I got that part.
Okay. The spell is a 10-foot radius sphere, and it can affect all creatures in that sphere. So
Okay.
I'm aiming for a part of the Hydra away from the Tyrannosaurus so it doesn't get caught.
Okay. I heard that you want to affect both of them.
No,
I was like,
no.
really?
No, just the Hydra.
What is your problem with this fucking kobold?
No. I'm aiming for the hole that I've
Okay.
already put in the Hydra
Okay.
to avoid hitting the
All right.
Tyrannosaurus.
So what's its fucking wisdom? Oh, good. It's not particularly wise either. It rolled a 19.
It saves.
Jesus.
Unless it has negative.
It doesn't.
4.
It doesn't. So its save does nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like
Yep.
it's
it just saves out of it.
okay. Save or okay. All right, so that's gonna go ahead. Do you want to do anything else in your turn, like a bonus action? Something
I
like that?
will. Yes, I would like to inspire. Who's coming up next? Mordos.
They knocked
Recognizing Mordos' bear form, I think by now, I will shout some kind of words of encouragement at him and give him inspiration.
Okay, what kind of words of encouragement do you give him?
Who's a good bear?
Bear smash.
Yes.
Okay. You want to roll that
Oh, I guess I
inspiration so I
do.
know what the number is? Cool.
6.
Add 1 to that. So on your next roll, you can choose to add 7 instead of 6. Mortis.
Nice. Okay. Deal.
Cool. So that's going to go ahead and make it Pipsy's turn. Pipsy is going to go ahead and, again, try to maul the shit out of this Hydra that he's fighting. That's going to hit, and that's a crit. Great job. So let's just go ahead and roll all of this damage. That's a 10. That's a 12. 4. That's 36.
Oh my god. This might be.
That's 43.
I did 76 points of damage earlier, and it still lived. And now it's even stronger.
Oh, it regen health as well.
Yeah.
And for its crit attack, it'll be doing the 8 plus 14.
Fucking 26, not just
Holy
regular
shit.
26.
Holy crap, that's a shit ton of damage. It loses 4 heads as they all sort of split from being either bitten off or whacked off when they were already pretty weakened. And that's going to go ahead and make it the Hydra's turn. The Hydra is again going to attempt to hit him with its 8 remaining heads.
Can't see shit.
Oh fuck. Is it when it starts its turn? It
When
takes
it start-
damage?
It starts its turn, it takes the acid damage. Or sorry, it's let me read this again. Starts its turn, it takes the cold damage. When it ends its turn, it takes the acid damage.
Oh, good. Good. I like that a lot. Well, it's going to take a lot of damage. So,
I would contend that each head would take the damage individually.
yeah, I bet you would. I bet you would. It takes 2 cold damage.
No, it's 6.
Oh, I guess we could do that. I was just like, I'm going to reroll it every time just so
Okay.
it keeps going. That's cool with you? Or we
Oh
can
yeah,
just
that's
do
right.
6 all
Yeah,
the time?
it should be rolled every time, yeah.
So it's going to make its attacks. It's blinded because that's a thing that happens. It's 20 feet, man. It encompasses all the heads, I'm going to say. So it's going to get disadvantage on all these attacks.
Mhm.
Hit. That's a miss. It's 2. It's a miss. It's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. Miss. One more. Oh, great. He hits with 1 head against your kobold friend. Is not great, honestly, and I fucking hate you for that, by the way. He does deal, get this, 6 damage. So, I mean, that's kind of a lot of damage. I don't know if you knew that. It lost, what? Okay, so 8 more heads grow back. All right. It's still looking pretty healthy, and that's going to go ahead and make it Nox's turn.
I'm wrapping Ted.
So you wrap his bare hands. I'll let that be a bonus action for you because you're sort of already there. Do you want to do anything else with your action?
Do you want me to light your hands on fire, Ted?
Up to you. If you want to do something
My
else, that's cool
firebolt.
too. I'm just looking at the Hydra, like dripping saliva out of my mouth. Like I'm ready to go.
Okay.
So
I
do
will
whatever you
light
want.
you on. Well, I would light you on fire. I have Actually, I'm gonna use my matches instead of.
The matches will not
Instead
light
of
it
a
on
fireball.
fire fast enough. It would take a full extra turn for them to become entirely engulfed in flame. You know that firebolt will be way more effective.
Just firebolt me.
Okay. He takes 2 damage of fire because he's resistant.
2?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
because you're resistant to fire all the time. which is
Your
why this is
tiefling
the
ways.
best idea. So yeah, you are now ignited, which would make it Mordos' turn. You are about 30 feet away.
I'm gonna look at Nox and just like give her a nod, like, "There you go, bud."
You
Your
hear,
little
"Bah,
bear
bah,
head.
bah, bah."
What
I
else?
pat your little, I've been barbarian enough to know that was a nigger. So I just pat your
Yeah.
little standing on your way.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run at the Hydra,
Okay.
and I
Full
assume I
bore.
make it there.
Yeah, you definitely make it there.
All right. And by the time I get to it, I'm just seething rage, and
You
I'm
are
going to do
hella seething right now.
2 bite attacks.
Okay. They will both hit. One is a fucking crit, of course. So you're going to be doing 29 points of damage to it.
And I'm attacking the remaining heads right now. And then I'm going to use Fury of the Trask, which is 4 unarmed attacks
Okay.
at -5.
Okay, so let's see. So it's 4. Rolled 5.
Oh, my bad. Take out the top one then.
You mean the one that's a miss?
Like, leave the one at the miss, because that was still in the roll.
Do you want to re-roll that one though? Because you have your. No, you don't have advantage anymore. That's right. You used it already.
Yeah.
So let's see. So you
Take out
have
whichever one you want.
+7 for Bardic Inspiration. Do you want to use it on the 10?
Ooh. I don't know if that's going to matter, because it's -5 anyways.
So that's 5, making it a 12.
I'm going to hold on to my Bardic.
Hold on to your bard.
Yeah, it wouldn't really help you. You'd be close, but you wouldn't hit.
Yeah.
So okay, so that's going to be 3 hits, doing 38 points of damage. Fire type. Jesus. Okay.
And the bites too?
Alright, already did the bites.
Oh, okay.
I already took them off. Okay, so you have successfully cauterized some of the wounds.
Nice.
So there you go. That's going to go ahead and make it Rylai's turn. You see this flaming bear. Oh, by the way, Ted, you take 3 points of fire damage.
Okay, so we see the flaming bear
Flaming
start
bear
to.
attacking the Hydra. Oh, I'm sorry. It ended its turn in fucking Hunger of Hadar. It takes an extra 7 points of acid damage.
Yeah, screw you, Hydra.
Fucking.
Hey, you let me in the party.
I did. I did do this thing. All right, your turn.
I'm going to use the most overpowered spell in the entirety of Dungeons and Dragons, and that is, of course, Eldritch Blast. Again, Rylai is just going to be like, "Ooh, look at the little bear! Good job, bear!" Motions.
Whoa!
Whoa!
3 Eldritch Blasts.
All right. Well, that's
They don't really do a lot, but
that's 7. You also add 5 to every damage. So I mean that's a thing. But that's 7. That is going to be 13, 18, 29 points of damage.
and those were all very, very bad rolls.
Yeah, those were not great rolls. Okay, so that is going to go ahead and make it. Who's next? Roman. You have seen this bear claw the Hydra with flaming claws. You know that it will more than likely not regain its head this turn.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
In that case,
In that case.
I will do nothing different than I would have before because
Okay.
it can't do that much.
Good job.
Do your inspirations stack?
No, you can only use one at a time.
I found out that you can instill them on different people all at once,
Yeah,
but you can't like add more inspiration to people.
yeah.
Oh.
If I had 4 bonus actions, I could inspire everyone in the party. Okay, so I noticed that it may be weakening and its heads are not going to grow back anymore. Yes?
Yes.
Is that what you
and
just
it is
said?
down to 5 heads.
Okay. I'll just look at it and say, "Oi! You know they make pills for that now." And I'm casting Dissonant Whispers at 5th level at the Hydra.
Okay. That's cool, man.
How many more jokes about penises can we get into this
It
show?
rolled a 17, so it passed.
Fuck.
So it's only going to take 12 psychic damage. What's that? That's... Okay. Cool. Sweet, man. God damn it. It's Pipsy's turn, and Pipsy's pissed. Pipsy's
Oh wait,
gonna...
bonus action. Sorry, bonus action. I'm gonna throw an inspiration Nox's way.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you say anything in particular to currently give her more morale?
To inspire.
Inspire me, O Bard.
Nox, you know what to do.
That wasn't a good one. That one didn't make me laugh. So that you do get
It's
full
still
bardic
winning.
inspiration. So that's good. So you get an 8 on the next roll that you choose.
Is that in addition to the damage? Like, do you add that?
Yeah,
in?
I let
that's
you guys
your
add to the
roll.
damage as well because it's fun.
Okay.
Why wouldn't someone who's inspired hit harder? Honestly.
It's true.
So it's now Pipsy's turn, and he's gonna do his bite and tail combo once again. He's going to, I believe that hits. Yeah, it does. He hits with his bite and crits with his tail again. That's good. So 4d12, 2, 5, 9, 10 damage. So that's plus 7, so 17 points of damage on that. And then it is going to go ahead and be his tail attack, which is 3d8, 2, 9, 12. He happens to just spin around with a big tail whip and slap all of the heads, and the whole thing comes crashing down.
Yeah.
Immortos, do me a solid, make a dex save.
Oh, whoa.
I
I
Okay, I'm
use
not
your
gonna-
inspiration for that.
Did you want to use your inspiration for that one?
Yes.
Okay, make a reroll. Oh, sorry, no, it's plus 7, so you get 21. Here's the bad news is that fucking Grimlock ain't gonna make that save. So he's gonna take the following damage.
He's still a
Grimlock definitely,
Tyrannosaurus Rex, though.
Yeah, he's still a
Grimlock
T-Rex.
is definitely not smashing.
Still gonna get whapped. 6. You take 7 damage on 6d10.
What? What?
6
Well,
ones in it.
So he just kind of
gets
gets like slapped by
You
a
should
couple
throw
heads.
You should throw those dice in the garbage.
I mean, I guess it's
No,
my,
no,
it's my
no.
shitty
Let him
ones.
keep
So
those. Let him.
you know,
keep
you're right. You're right.
those.
So I'll swap it out from a fucking stone ones. Those look a lot better.
Uh-oh.
They look like graves. So I'm going to go ahead
Thanks,
and say,
Ryla.
combat's over. You have killed a Hydra.
Holy shit.
Hydra is now dead.
Yeah.
Super dead.
Ted, do you go back into human form, or do you stay in bear form on fire?
I'm back to tiefling on fire.
Cool. Your hands are on fire still.
Fuck!
Take 3 points of fire damage.
Wait, wouldn't those just fall off?
No, because
Well, you said that if they expanded and they broke, if the
his body is now on fire. Because bears have fur. He is on
So-
fire.
I'm on fire entirely.
Yes.
Mordos was just on fire.
He's
not
now
just
just
his
on
hands.
fire.
I just end the fight running around like,
You are
There
next
is
to an
water.
ocean. I will let you jump into the ocean to
I am going to dive in
Okay, you dive into the ocean. You're now no longer on fire.
because I am uncomfortably warm.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm just gonna throw you your clothes. I'm just gonna leave them at the.
Yeah, your
We've
clothes-
seen this before.
um,
I'm just
your
gonna walk
clothes
over.
are,
and, like,
are ripped, as what often happens if you expand past your body size.
Right.
Luckily, you now have like extra sets of clothes you can put on.
I have mending as well. I can just fix.
Oh yeah, you have any? You just repair your clothes.
Yeah,
You are
Oh,
naked though,
that's cool.
Really
Oh.
purple, stretchy.
Monks
pants.
really have no shame.
but
Oh.
more often, my question is, how comfortable are the rest of you seeing a naked monk?
I've seen him naked a lot. As
Can I roll for
Yeah.
dex
Have
size?
you? Yeah, make a charisma check.
All of us, or just
No, just him. Just him. Your dick is huge, dog. You're like fucking Mandingo over here. It's scary. Roman, you feel kind of emasculated. Riley, I'm not sure how to feel.
Oh,
Roman
right.
has an 18. Roman has an 18 charisma. He does not feel emasculated.
Okay. You feel
Riley is
like
not paying
brothers and
attention.
dongs.
Dung Rose.
Riley is
Wow.
definitely not paying attention. They're far more interested in the creature that they have just slain.
Yeah,
So
you
its
guys
corpse has fallen into the water, or is it still on
It's
the?
sort of fallen onto the, I guess you would call it like a beach. It's more craggy than sand, but it did actually fall down, and it did in fact die.
So Riley is going to start investigating around the corpse. Sort of maybe do a perception check to see what they see.
Okay, sure.
And see if there's anything. Well, not very
Make an
perceptive.
investigation check instead of perception.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, you look around. I'll let you take 20 on that one, where you basically get a full score. It's as if you'd rolled a 20. So you sort of walk around and you inspect a little bit more. You know that it was just sort of living here. In its teeth, you can see on one of the heads that hadn't died, it has pieces of like wood. So you assume that it probably attacked someone on some type of raft or a ship.
Yep.
The one thing that does really catch your eye, though, is what's underneath it. It seemed to have been protecting an overturned rowboat.
Okay.
It would definitely
And
take you a hefty amount of time or a really good strength check to lift this back out of the water, because it's
This rowboat?
it's basically overturned, so there's an air pocket, and it's sort of shoved underneath a rocky like an undercove.
Well, Riley sees that, and she's just gonna shoot it with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, you shoot an Eldritch Blast. I'm not gonna make you roll for it.
Okay, well,
Fine,
whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's like an AC of 5.
Yeah.
So you blast it under the water, and it sort of just explodes in shrapnel, and you see a chest there. It's a very sizable chest. It looks to be very ornate in make, maybe made of a nice cherry oak, and it has a very pristine lock on it. It seems to be not very touched by the water or barnacles or anything like that.
Riley exclaims, "Ooh, look what I found!"
You all see you all see them sort of come up for air, sort of pronounce that they've found something, and then dive back under the water.
What did you get? What did you find?
Nothing. I didn't tell you.
I guess I will dive down to see what's going on.
Okay, you dive down into the same area, and you also see the same chest kind of lodged in the rocks, and it looks to be a very fine make. You know that the chest itself could probably sell for a hefty sum.
Okay. Can we try to raise it out of the water?
Cool. Go ahead and make two. I want you both to make strength checks.
Okay.
Am I down there as well with that?
Can I make that an athletics check rather than just a
I think
strength
you're on the
check?
beach
It's
with
more like
me.
you're trying to pry it, so it's gonna be raw strength, not like your swimming ability. It's just pry it out. Yeah, it takes you a while. You guys have to keep coming up for air every now and again, and keep trying.
I breathe underwater.
Okay, Riley has to keep coming up for air every now and again. Roman has his dagger or short sword between his teeth,
Ring.
like, oh, he's got his ring on. And you continue trying to pry it open. Roman, make another strength check at advantage. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll happily take that crit. It's fine. Whatever. So you go ahead. That's weird. You go ahead and you pull it out, and you fresh. You able to pull it. You guys pull it onto the rocky crag, and the rest of you see it now. It is a finely made chest. There is a lock on it, like I said. There is an insignia on the back of the lock if you inspect it further, and it appears to have a symbol that none of you have really seen before. It appears to be a like sword with a serpent coiled around it.
Okay. I would like to ask Nox, do you think you can do something about this?
I'm gonna first make sure it's not booby trapped.
Sure.
Was that Arcana?
That is an Arcana check, or it's an Arcana or a Perception check.
You still have inspiration too, by the way.
Yeah. You want to add your inspiration to that?
No, because I could just roll a perception check if that
Okay.
doesn't tell me anything.
Find no traps.
Okay, I have a passive of 20 perception. Would that tell me if it's
Not going to count here because you're actively trying to find
okay?
something.
28.
Wow.
Okay. You notice that it is booby trapped, but you're not sure how. You don't see any weird switches or anything like that.
I'm
While
gonna tell the
Nox
party
is
that.
while Nox is investigating, Riley has pulled out their tome and has started to cast Identify.
Okay. What are you identifying?
I'm trying to determine any sort of properties that the chest might contain, any sort of magics or what even the symbol might mean.
You know that the symbol is non-magical by itself, but the lock appears to be enchanted with a curse spell.
Roman, do you have a good Arcana check?
I do.
Did you tell the
Did
rest of the party
Riley
what
just
that is?
tell
I've
us?
already-
I do.
Okay.
So Riley, after using Identify, looks at the party and goes, "It's cursed, precious."
Well, in that case, I have never used this spell before. Let me make sure it actually applies. Yep, I would dispel magic on the chest. Or on the lock specifically, if that's what you said was cursed.
Yeah. Let me double check here. Want to verify level of this spell. Bard. Okay, so it is third level. Okay, and that is.
Third. Poof,
Oh,
gone.
it just ends. Okay, cool. So you see a silvery sheen come over it, and it just dispels, and you see a couple drops of what looks like mercury fall off of the lock.
It should be safer now.
Can you tell what curse it was?
Yeah.
It's just that it was cursed. The only way you can really tell what a curse will do is if it's ever affected, or you talk to the person who made it.
Well,
okay.
Identify should have told Riley what the spell was.
It was curse.
Oh, just
Yeah,
curse.
there's no specific.
Oh.
It is
Okay.
a curse.
Okay.
So you guys have now dispelled the evil magics of the lock.
Open
Are
that
we
shit
sure
up.
that it's
Can
done?
I do an Arcana check
Yeah.
to make sure that to see if there's anything else? I guess.
Sure.
16.
You don't see any magics off the lock. You know that there's something in the chest, though.
There's something magic inside, but
You
Do you
should
guys want me
definitely
to
tell
pop
that-
it open?
Sorry?
Do you guys want not you? You guys want me to pop it open?
if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Make a thieves tool check.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
Okay, so you got a 19. So you're able. It takes you a little bit of time because it's not a lock that you've really handled before. It seems to be a little bit more intricate, but with a little bit of brute forcing and a little bit of nimble fingers, you're able to unlock it. The lock itself seems strange. It's not like a normal padlock that you would expect. When you unlock it, you notice that the actual bar of the lock seems to fade back into the lock itself.
As if it were locked again?
No. So
Oh.
a lock is
Oh,
like
it-
this. It did this.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pocket that thing.
Okay.
It's a special lock.
Yeah.
Add one special lock to your inventory.
I got a fancy lock, guys.
It's a good name, Special Lock.
Special
Well,
lock.
she doesn't know what kind of lock it is yet.
What's in the chest?
What's
What's
in
in
the
the
chest?
box?
What's in the box?
Well, allow me to roll upon this table, and I will tell you what's in this box.
Wait, you didn't predetermine what was in the box?
Oh
know
no,
what's in-
there is an item that is in the box, but I'll tell you what's above that first.
What's in the box?
Because
Oh,
that's
You like the exact perfect inflection too, John. What's in the box?
what's in the box. Okay.
Like I said, Riley sees into other dimensions. It's a weird quirk that.
Then why doesn't
Warlock.
Riley already know what's in the box?
Well, like I said, they see other dimensions. They don't necessarily see what's happening in this one.
You're like the Deadpool of the group. You can break the fourth wall. Get a look at us.
Okay, so put the table here real quick. In the box, you guys find a cloak that appears to be made of very sturdy material that also has some silver inlays on it. Also find a shield. And once you pull the shield up, you also happen to find a sword in a scabbard. The scabbard appears to be made of gold, pure gold, with some leather sort of as the base. Then there are also some nice jewels sort of decorating the scabbard as well, and the hilt is what really pieced itself out to you. It appears to be an eye on the pommel, almost a human eye, and it looks around as you uncover it.
What the fuck?
Can Riley do a quick Arcana on the sword? Would that be
Arcana or history?
history? We'll do a history check.
Can I get a better description of the shield, please, or a more detailed description? Is it just shield?
It is a magic shield. Let me actually pull up. I think there's a picture in here that I can show you. Sorry.
No worries.
You guys want to use in identify on the other items?
That's why I'm trying to decide what to do first.
Okay.
Riley, I think, didn't you say you were doing identify on the...
I did it on the chest.
Okay. So the shield itself appears to be made of almost mithril. It's kind of a thinner sheet, maybe about half an inch thick, which according to normal shields is a little bit thinner than you would normally have for something that you would use in combat. On it, though, it has a pair of wings on the front face with an eye, and the eye is also looking back and forth, but it's less human-like, and it seems to be scanning the area.
Is like engraved on it, or...
Yeah, it looks engraved.
But the eye is moving.
The eye is moving left and right only. It doesn't seem to be looking at any of you in particular.
So what does my history check tell me about the sword?
Your history check tells you that this sword goes by Namoran. Namoran of the Isles. It is a so-called legendary weapon used by an old paladin who lost his life in battle and was basically cursed to roam the world forever looking for his sword.
Can you spell that name?
Nemo Ran.
Okay.
And that's all that I know about this sword?
Yes.
Do I know if it's intelligent?
It would take a little bit more time to learn that. You've heard rumors of it being an intelligent weapon. Some say it's a cursed weapon. Some say it's blessed by the gods. A lot of it is speculation. To actually know its properties, you'd probably have to sit down and try and commune with it.
Okay.
I'll cast Identify on the cloak, please.
Okay. You know that is a cloak of protection. Which...
can I get more detail? Okay.
Yep.
I thought that was all I was going to get. I'm like,
It's a cloak of protection. It does something. Cloak of protection does... Where are you? Where you be over here? Oh. Cloak.
Do you need components for that, Roman?
I don't like dealing with components unless it's like a super powerful spell like Resurrection.
I also have a spellcasting focus that it lets me ignore the material components of spells unless they are consumed by the spell.
Wow. Cool.
It is a cloak that while wearing it, and you must be attuned to it, you gain +1 to AC and saving throws.
That's pretty rad. Who wants it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm unarmored, so.
And saves requires attunement. I will let the party know all of that.
Okay.
I think we all are kind of maxed out, so we'd have to take off something.
Yes.
To...
You definitely have to trade something out.
Yeah. I'm comfortable with what I have so far, so I'm not gonna... Oh, wait. Let me take that back. The Knives of Humboldt Fag. Did those have to be attuned?
No.
Okay, never mind.
You didn't attune them. They have to be attuned by a rogue to get the full benefit.
Okay, so I'm just using them as plain old +2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not particularly keen on it, but... And I have... Well, I guess... Let's see. Are we planning on resting anytime soon so that I can get my spell slots back?
Probably.
You guys are now completely safe. You're just in a room with
A bunch of dead
a bunch of
creatures.
dead dudes, a dead Hydra, and a T-Rex that's now turning back into a
Good
kobold.
thing we didn't stay up at the mouth of the cave like I suggested. Okay, I'll identify the shield.
Okay, you know
go
it's a
down the
sentinel
list.
shield. It gives you, I think it's advantage on perception checks. I'll just double check that real quick. Yeah, you have advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom perception checks. It functions as a normal shield as well. So it gives you
Just
plus 2
plain-
AC.
Just plain shield, plus 2 AC? Okay.
Plus 2 AC, and it gives you advantage on initiative and perception checks.
Advantage on initiative and perception. This requires attunement, I assume.
No. Does not.
Okay.
So anybody can just pick it up, hold it, and...
And they have the abilities.
Okay.
Plus 2 AC.
And I'm going to do one more identify, and then this one's going to have to be at 3rd level because I'm out of 1st and 2nd level slots.
You're identifying the sword?
Yes.
Okay. As you identify it, you all hear a voice.
Oh no.
And it says, "What are you doing there, boy?"
I guess it's intelligent.
Quite! I'm quite intelligent.
Well, would you mind telling us about yourself?
Who asks? You look like an unsavory sort.
Roman of the College of Lore.
Not my college of law. My name is Nemoran, of the Isgur Isles.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Nemoran. How did you come to be here?
Well, my master crafted me and left me to die when he did. The poor sod.
Well, that doesn't sound like a very nice thing to do.
Are you placating me, boy?
No. Leaving any intelligent being to rot, for lack of a better word, never seems fair.
The eye starts looking around at each of your companions. You're rather unsavory. I don't like the cut of your jibs.
I assure you, we have the best of intentions.
You're a
My
beautiful
companions and I found ourselves stranded here.
So has anyone actually tried drawing it from the scabbard?
No, I'm just talking to
Okay. Yeah, it's just sitting in the scabbard. It's just like laying down in this chest still.
No, I'll hold it. No, I'll hold it, but I'm not drawing it
Cool. What's your alignment?
because I have to hold it to identify.
What's your alignment?
Oh God. Well, having recently taken stock of everything that's gone on in his life recently, Roman is actually neutral good at the moment.
Cool. Your hand begins to burn as you grip it. Ah, you're a little goody two-shoes boy, aren't you? Don't like to get your hands dirty.
Take damage. I imagine you must be taking some damage.
It's not damage. It's just like it feels hot in your hand. Like if you were to hold it for too long, it would start causing damage.
I'm looking into it. It's looking into me, and okay.
It doesn't like what you have to offer right now.
Well, I am very open-minded. And I'll just dwell on some. I will dwell on the night that I killed 3 muggers all at once, and then ran instead of turning myself in or anything. Dwell on that in my head for a second.
It looks to each of the other companions. What are the rest of you guys' alignments, by the way?
Chaotic good.
Okay.
Chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
Cool. All right, so it
Explains a lot.
it will
What are
actually.
you trying to say there, Bard?
Just explains why I do a lot of talking.
It will begin sort of cooling off in your grip, Roman.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely tell it doesn't want to be in your hand right now, but
Okay.
it doesn't mind being carried.
Okay.
What's the plan, old boy?
Do you happen to know a way off these isles?
Perhaps. I must seek the outside. You will take me there.
Very well, and I will put Nemoran into my bag of holding.
Sorry, before you do that,
Okay.
can Riley use Awaken Mind on this thing? It's technically not a creature, but
What does Awakened Mind do again?
it lets me communicate telepathically with a creature within 30 feet.
Yeah, you could definitely do it.
Okay, so Riley tries to peer into this sword's thoughts, and looks into the sword and says, "What is it that you want? What do you want?"
Let me actually pull up his page. So that drew that up too. Let's see. As you try and peer into its mind, you can feel it boring itself into yours.
You can't do that. I have thought shield.
So things can't telepathically talk to you.
Please clip that. I'm
Your
not
thoughts
the
cannot
thing.
be read
Oh,
unless you
fuck.
allow it.
Oh shit! Oh god damn! Old one. All right, cool. So you see instead of talking to you directly, it provides you with a series of images. You can see it being wielded with another blade, one that was made of some type of ebony steel, and you see a great battle in this paladin wearing sort of like a lighter steel armor, sort of dancing between foes in this grand war. And as it would strike them down, you could feel that it would harvest them for some divine purpose. You see a flash, and then you see another image of the sword plunging itself into the heart of the paladin that it was wielding, and it was channeling more energy into him. Another flash, and you see the paladin being struck down by some tyrant, being executed, and a curse being uttered upon him. And then you see yet another flash, and two swords are separated. And you begin feeling a great pain in your chest, almost like you are being torn asunder. It's not damaging, it's just like you feel saddened, like something dear is being taken away from you.
So the one image I saw was it killing foes and drawing power into itself, and
Yes.
then it driving itself into the paladin and giving him power.
Exactly.
Okay, that's interesting. So Riley again channels their thoughts to the sword and goes, "What gods do you serve? Who are your gods?"
Those long since dead.
Those aren't gods. Those are just people who died.
You see images of some greater beings. Their faces constantly shifting in a bright light, some in complete shadow. They're sitting around what looks to be some sort of council. There are about 12 of them, all sort of sitting together. And you see this sword being forged, and you see one man being chained, almost with these shackles, as this sword is being attuned to him.
Last thing Riley says to the sword. Maybe we should just leave you here.
You would not wish that upon the world.
And what would happen if we take you out into the world?
I would guide you against your greatest foe.
All right. So Riley looks to their compatriots and goes, "Do you trust this thing?"
Not
I don't
outright.
know. That's why I'm not just carrying it out. I'm putting it in the bag so it can't see or hear anything.
Do
Okay.
you guys just want to lock the thing in and just throw it back in the ocean?
No.
Most of these things seem good. The sword is kind of questionable. I'm not going to trust it for a
Well,
while.
just the
but
sword.
I think it's worth some further conversation.
Poke it in
Yeah.
the eye.
Unless Riley is telling us everything that they just saw.
Poke it in the eye.
No, they're gonna keep it to themselves.
Bless you. Just poke it in the eye. See what.
That's the first thing I'll do when I take it back out.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So you guys are now pretty much just hanging out.
Yeah, I think we should
As
take
we
a short rest here amongst the rubble and the ruin.
I would suggest that we go back up to the mouth of the cave and take a long rest and actually try to get some sleep. I don't fancy sleeping among the dead bodies.
Yeah.
But before we do that, I would like to not
turning over every single corpse that's in here, but I would like to look for any very large koala bear-like bodies.
You don't find any.
Okay.
Do I have any knowledge if hydras can be harvested for any, I guess, a herbalist's uses?
You know that they're not really good for anything besides like maybe their meat. You could definitely eat hydra meat, but it's not going to be really appetizing.
Right.
Or to
It's
eat
very tough, but it's food.
I'll cut off some slabs of that meat and we'll cook
Okay.
it for a long rest.
You cut off some meat from its underbelly, just right off the ribs. You can get maybe a couple of days worth of rations.
All right. Cool.
Is there anything else worth pillaging around here?
Not really. There's not a whole lot else here. You can pick up like some standard gear around and about off some of the dead bodies, but nothing really worth it.
Is there still a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
No,
hanging
he
around?
has since shifted back. And
Okay.
He is now regular kobold sized, and he just goes back to where he was and picks up his weapons. He goes over to Riley. He just looks at you and shakes his head.
And Riley looks down and pats the little kobold on the head. You did well, so well, my little friend.
I didn't like that.
I'll go over. I assume we're kind of all leaving.
Yeah, you
Gathering
actually see
together.
Roman when the kobold comes back. You see a mark under his eye,
Mm-hmm.
and you remember that's where your arrow struck him. He looks to you and he's like,
Well,
and then
that's why
he goes back over to Riley to seek comfort.
that's why I'm asking if we're all together. I would like. I'll just tell Pipsy, I'm sorry about that. I didn't know it was you, and I'll cast Mass Cure Wounds on all of us.
Okay, you all get 15 hit
That
points
works.
back.
I mean, I don't know if I didn't get hit, but I know he did. So
Yeah.
Although he came back to his normal form,
Where he
with all
gets
his
his
hit points.
max hit points again.
Whatever. I'm. It's the gesture more than
We're
anything.
resting anyway.
Yeah, but
He's
I
still
just
mad.
wanted to get that gesture out there.
He's still mad. He's gonna be a little bit mad.
Well, forgiving little kobold is he?
So you guys go back to the front of the cave where the storm appears to have stopped.
Is my campfire still burning?
It's still burning a little bit. It's mainly it's kind of down to embers at this point. You can definitely put some more logs on there and it'll be good.
Yeah.
You guys can definitely take a rest here if you like.
Yeah.
It's
I'll cook us
it's about 6 p.m. at this point. The day's kind of flown by. You guys spend a good amount of time in the cavern, sort of looking around and identifying and talking to the sword.
Were there any other tunnels? It was just the one down
It
to the
was
Hydra
just the
Cave and
one.
back? Okay. Can I use Liamon's tiny hut, but not just a dome? Can I like make it like a shield across the mouth of the cave?
Yeah. You can basically make an entire dome, but have part of it cover the mouth.
Okay. I will use
that's
my
fine.
remaining 3rd level spell slot to do that. I will keep it transparent because we don't seem to be any danger. There's no
Yeah.
bad weather or anything like that.
Okay.
Just as an extra precaution.
Sure. You guys make camp for the night. Do you guys want to take watch, or you guys want to like just go to sleep?
I think we're good.
We're not hut. We're good.
I'm pretty tired.
Okay. So you guys wake up sleep time.
Sleepy sleeps.
Okay.
As you guys sleep, Mordos, you have an urge. You have the urge to grab the sword that is in Roman's bag.
Do I just like wake up and immediately grab it?
No,
Roman is very protective of his material possessions.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not just lying around.
Yeah.
I'm basically using a bag of holding full of gold and a bag of holding that has all my other stuff in it as pillows.
Yeah,
Okay.
I figure you're very protective, but that's not going to change what's happening.
Just letting you know.
Yeah. So
Setting a DC here.
it's less of like you wake up and you're like I need it. It's more just like you have a feeling like you need you feel like you at least need to see it again.
Okay. I'm going to go to Roman and shake him awake lightly.
So-
Roman,
what?
I need to use the sword for a second.
For what? We don't know
I-
anything about it.
I feel like I might. I just feel like I need to see it for a second.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
Well, you've trusted me this far.
Well, yeah, I don't trust it though.
Well, maybe you should be watch just to see. I have this very strange feeling that I haven't felt. I feel like I need to see the sword. So this could be bad. this could be good, but it's something.
Okay, but
Maybe
yeah,
you should
I'm
watch.
definitely gonna keep an eye out. I will go into the bag. I will get out the sword because I do trust Mordos. Do I?
The eye appears to be closed, like it's sleeping.
Okay.
Poke in the eye,
I have
maybe.
like, is this almost immediately after we kind of settled down?
No, it's a little bit in the middle of the night.
Okay, so I'll get the sword, and I'm gonna go ahead and just cast Detect Thoughts on Mordos.
Okay.
Let's see. Does it have an at higher level effect?
No, it doesn't. I don't think so.
Okay, I thought maybe I could listen to more than one person. I was gonna try and get the sword too, because I'm having to cast it at 4th level. That is my last spell slot for the day.
Okay.
Just so I can keep an eye on him externally and
Sure,
internally.
Sure. So the first thing I guess you hear in regards to this is that the sword called out to him, or something's calling out to him saying, "Hey, you need to see the sword again.
Yeah.
You need to. It's important." And then anything else that Mordos is thinking.
I'm gonna pick up the sword and I'm gonna whisper,
Its eyes like blinks like, what? Oh, it's you, demon boy. Its eye opens and just fixates on you. You feel it start to probe your mind, seeing everything you've done in your life. You revisit a couple of events in your life, like you going to the monastery, you fighting alongside your brother dying, you traveling the world, you going back to the monastery, fighting Rask, protecting people, and you hear him say, in your mind, of course, "You seem like you're not afraid to get a couple things done by any means necessary."
as long as it's not evil things.
We're not talking about murdering innocents. We're talking about doing what it takes. Taking care of business.
What kind
Do
of
I see
business are
and
you
hear all
talking
this?
Every day. Taking care of business. Every day.
every day? What kind of what's your agenda? What do you need from us? What do we need from you?
I don't need anything. What I think you need is help. And then his voice gets a little more serious, and his entire accent changes. I know who you seek. I know he watches you. And Roman, you detecting thoughts still, you can hear all of this.
Like everything that's gone on.
Yeah.
All the flashes and everything. Cool. Okay.
You actually saw Mordos and Red sort of fighting together side by side. You're able to
I'm
piece
going
those together.
to start a little bit when the voice changes.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
look up
going to
you
reach
like
for the
this
sword,
quickly.
but I'm not going to take it yet because I do see that Mordos isn't really.
At this point, Mordos, without you even trying to or thinking about it, your hand is now gripping the actual hand, the actual guard of the sword.
Is Riley or Nox awake? Are they awake?
Perception
I
checks.
trans.
You both trance, actually.
In my mind, I assume it can read my thoughts. What I'm
Yeah,
saying in my
yeah.
thoughts. I'm gonna say
Nox, you can notice that there's like movement around, but you don't hear anything. You notice that you realize that Mordos like got up and like woke up Roman, but you think that you're just having like a conversation. But it's pretty dead quiet right now.
I'm going to tell the sword. Or ask the sword. You mean Red? My brother.
Lord of Undeath hunts you. Let's hunt him back.
It's like the opening to a metal track.
And you see visions of the same paladin, but it's not what you would expect. You know what a champion of the light looks like. In your mind, it's what Red was, but this is something a lot darker. You see, almost like he's being scried. He's basically burning villages, and on his wrist you see a bracer that has the symbol of Vecna on it. He hunts the innocents. He must be slain. We shall show him no mercy.
This is my brother you're talking about. He would never do anything.
It's
like
not
that.
red. Actually, I can show you
It's
an
a
image
completely
of what this
different
person
paladin?
looks like.
Yeah, it's a different paladin.
I see all this too.
You see it, and it is alarming.
Yes, I'm extremely alarmed by this. Do I recognize the village that I see burning?
You don't. It's just some village.
Okay. I'll let Mordos get one more reaction, and if this gets any creepier, I'm trying to take the sword from him.
You know that it looks like this.
Oh shit.
This is
That
what the
looks-
person looks like.
Okay.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's lying? I don't know if that's even possible.
Yeah, do an insight check.
All right. And this will translate to you as well, I think, Roman.
You know that he is telling 100% the truth.
So what he's showing us is true.
What,
Yeah.
What he's showing you is a scribe. He's showing you in real time what's happening.
This is happening right
This
now.
is happening
somewhere.
right now.
Okay.
This is his. It's not his old master, but it's who struck down his old master.
You have no idea.
We don't know
Yeah,
that.
but it's showing this paladin, and it has the intention that it wants to strike it down.
Yes. He wants to stop it.
Okay.
And he
And
has
this is-
shown you that it is aligned with Vecna.
And this is happening
Fuck's
right
sake.
now?
He's scrying, so
He's-
yes, he's
he's
showing us
scrying
what is
this
going on
individual.
right this minute somewhere in the world.
Then I agree. We do need to stop this.
Wield me. Accept my power.
Why is this got to be so weird and sexy?
You want to get a drink later?
I'm gonna grab this. I'm going to try to take the sword out of Mordos' hands and put it away, or not for myself. Just try to break this connection.
Cool. Make an attack roll.
An actual attack roll.
Without weapons. Just like a strength or dex roll.
I'll make a dex roll.
Okay. Yeah, you were able
24.
to grab it, and once you actually grab it, you feel the eye fixate on you, and it starts boring into your mind.
I'm dropping it as soon as
Okay.
I'm not trying to take it. I'm trying to just
Yeah.
get it away.
So you basically pull it and you throw it back to the ground, and you see it kind of like look around frantically for something.
Would I be able to hear?
You definitely heard this commotion.
Okay, I'm gonna.
So, do we wake
start-
up?
yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, you would also wake up, Riley.
Um,
I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm gonna
barge
ask
in, like, what's going on?
I want to ask the sword, like, I know that we need to take care of this threat, but you can't be taking control of anything. We need to work together. I can't be working for you.
So a partnership.
Agreed.
If
Don't
you want
take
our
control of
help,
my
you need
mind, and I won't throw you in a river.
I think that's more than fair.
All right. And I'm going to grab the sword again.
Okay, you grab the sword, and this time he's no longer boring into your mind. It seems to have displayed all the information it wanted to. Roman.
I'm going to have given up on detect thoughts
Okay,
because
I
I
was-
was so distracted by trying to get
Yeah,
rid
I was
of
thinking, I was like, is there,
breaking
like,
the
a
whole
road we can
connection.
make?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you no longer see you see Mordos grab the sword, and the eye sort of like settles. And you all can hear it at this point because it's no longer talking in telepathy. But we shall sit and we'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah, I just want to tell, because I take it Nox and Riley don't know what we just saw.
Yeah, you guys just saw the sword being thrown to the ground, then being picked back up.
Can you, Nimaran, can you show my friends what you just showed me?
It will take some time. They might be hurt.
Otherwise, you can just take my word for it. But it's up to you guys. Do you want to see what we're up against, or do you want me to just tell you?
Nemoran has actually informed you that if you try and grab him and he tries to scry, there is a chance that you will be hurt. He's being forthcoming.
I'm just gonna walk up to Morty with the sword and be like, "What's going on?" I'm just
There's
gonna look at his little eye.
there's a great threat. Innocent people are dying, and there's what seems to be a very evil paladin, scourging the land. Do I know where it was? Where? Okay.
You weren't probably in a location just like that. It was happening.
All right. So that's what's going on, Nox.
I'm just gonna
Trust me.
look up to Morty and kind of put my hand on him and be like, "Are you sure?"
I think, yeah. I don't sense that he's lying to us or it's lying to us.
You haven't quite been yourself lately. I've
What
kind
do you
of
mean?
well, you've turned into a bear and raged a lot.
Apparently, you're a bear boy.
Literally
so-
not myself. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just a trick I've picked up along the way to deal with other things.
is the rage also a trick that you've picked up along the way?
Oh snap!
Rage is something that we all have. I just used it to my benefit.
Yes, but there's my kind of rage, and then there's your kind of rage. And what I've been seeing lately isn't the kind of monk that I first got to know.
Well, I've changed quite a bit, but I'm still the Mordos that you once knew.
I'm gonna put my hand over his heart and be like, "Is this the same?"
It is very much the same.
And I'm gonna,
Stops.
and I'm touching him with my branded hand.
Okay.
Just, I'm trying to make
you-
contact to see if the
do you-
sword.
You keep the gauntlet on.
Yeah, I keep the gauntlet on, but I want to make as much contact as possible.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing happens.
Okay, so the sword isn't picking up on.
No.
Kind of an evil detector.
Burst into flames. Yeah, no, I'm still.
You would tell me, right?
Yeah, and of course I appreciate the worry, but trust me on this.
So Nemran will pipe up and he says, "Madam Elf, I will protect this man. We have an agreement. I'm not one to go against my word.
I don't really know you, do I?
I don't really know you. You could break me in
Exactly.
half.
I could.
Not really. I'm made of steel.
I
You look very weak, actually.
I'm just gonna go into the debate with the sword. I have strength gauntlets now. I'm pretty.
Do you
Notice,
know
but
how
it's working.
metal works? You can't just like bend metal.
No, but we could destroy it.
Oh, Bradley, you remind
That's
me
not
of someone
cool.
that like.
No, it's not. So all I'm saying is, keep up your end of your accord with our tiefling friends.
Sir and or madam, I am a gentleman.
Well, gentlemen or not, keep your promise, and we shall keep you whole.
Great.
I still want to poke him in the eye, but I'm not going to.
Okay, you guys are now all awake. Do you want to go back to sleep? It's about 2 a.m.
Am
I
I
definitely need to.
Yeah.
am I attuned to this sword now? Or
Not
what's
yet.
the deal?
You have to.
Get a snuggle.
When
Yeah,
you wake
roll
up, you'll be attuned to it, and I'll make you unattune something. So you only have 3 slots.
Okay.
Then I will tell you what you get from it.
Okay. So we just going to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all go back to sleep. You wake up pretty easily. There's no weird dreams. So Mordos, you gain the following benefits. You are now proficient with religion checks.
Nice.
Your weight drops by.
So it was like 140, I think.
Your weight drops by 10 pounds.
Okay.
It's
That's
the
all you know.
sort of diets.
Sort of diets.
The Atkins sword. We're level 12, right?
Yeah.
What is this? Losing weight. He's just getting cut.
Cut of shit. You are now attuned to the sword. What do you unattune, Mordos?
I'm probably gonna unattune my arm guards of deflection. I never
Okay.
use those.
Cool. And then was there anything else you guys wanted to attune? Do you guys want to attune to the sword or the cloak? I'm sorry, you guys want to use the shield or the cloak?
I have no need for a shield or really a cloak.
Okay.
The cloak is +1 AC
And saving throws.
and all saving throws. I don't know who has what at this point. I kind of just assumed that they were all in my bag since I identified them and nobody wanted them right away.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are welcome to them. I don't really have. I don't want to unattune anything to put on something new. So.
Riley doesn't need anything right now, so they're fine.
And then Nox, you're fine?
Oh crap!
What's up?
Well, while we're talking about loot, we still have a wand of magic missiles, adamantine chainmail armor, and 2,000 gold pieces that belong to the party that we need to divide up.
I mean, you don't need to right now.
Yeah, I don't want to keep my gold for now. I have way too much as it is.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll just throw that back into.
Your bag of holding?
Well, because it's not in my. I have not accounted for it in mine yet. So I'll add that. It's going to go in my bag of holding. So we're all clear. The party gold that belongs to all of us that we got from Mordo selling
His body.
a dragon scale and a little bit of action on the side. We got 30,000. We got 30,000.
What did I do?
Which is the absolute capacity for a bag of holding, if I remember correctly. That is still full. And in my personal bag of holding, I have 5,592 gold pieces. So, 2,000 of which does belong to the party, but I can't put it in the party bag because it's full.
As you guys are sort of discussing what you're doing, you hear bells out on the coast.
I perk up. Oh, so is this morning now?
Yeah, it's morning.
Okay, good.
Sorry.
I perk up and I roused everybody who may not be awake yet.
Okay. Oh, Ted, by the way, +2 short sword.
Okay. Cute.
It's like, I hear bells. A ship.
You all hear the bells. In fact, it's very loud. There appears to be a ship coming up to the shore.
Oh, even better.
Let's go meet it.
Okay.
Before we leave, Riley's going to cast invisibility on themselves
Okay. So you're
trail
effectively
behind the
invisible.
party. Yeah.
So your companion goes invisible behind you guys. Do you like keep up with them, or do you sort of like?
I
stay
trail
behind them?
slightly behind them.
Okay, so like 5 or 10 feet behind them.
Like 15-ish.
A good distance is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys see a great ship come up to the shore. It's about a little bit off, and a couple rowboats come out, and you see a group of maybe like about 20 or 20 people come out. They appear to be wearing like leathers and stuff. They have long swords on their hilts, and one comes to greet you.
Do I see any identifying marks or flags on the ship?
It's all white sails.
Flags of any kind?
Flags. They
A
run no
name
banner.
on the side of the ship? Anything? And they've already seen us.
Yep. They're at the beach with you now.
I'll whisper to my companions, be careful, I think they're pirates.
You see a man that you recognize, actually.
Oh, okay.
It is a man that you know was on the ship. Before
Just
the
a
incident.
generic man, or just one that we've met?
Not that any of you have met, but Roman has. His name is Arcturus. You know that he was one of the shipmates on your first ship.
Oh, my first ship. Oh.
He walks up and he says, Roman, good to see you, lad.
Arcturus, what are you doing here?
Oh, it's quite simple. We're taking y'all hostage. And they all draw their weapons. And that's where we're ending the session tonight.
Damn it! I was going to do something cool.
I want my bear bag.
And that's going to be it.
Good game.
No, it's only been 2 hours. We can go again. We can go more. More. No.
Oh my god. Oh,
Nice.
oh boy.
Find the crew member, and now I'm gonna have to kill him.
Keep in mind, there's 20 of them.
Oh.
That's fine.
Do I?
More to absorb.
Do they have my bear?
You do not see a bear with them. You do not see a bear
He's
with
probably on the ship because they probably went trawling through all the wreckage before they landed on the island.
them. You guys-
Spoilers.
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 Supposition. I'll
Oh
say
my
as
God.
much as soon as we kill all of them.
All right.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh man, hope you guys had a good time this session.
It's good.
It's good.
It's really good.
Mordos,
Creepy.
I will double check the math
Yeah,
on
please
that
do.
so we can get it figured out. But I want to thank you all for hanging out, all the viewers for hanging out and watching us play Dungeons and Dragons together. And of course, I want to thank all of you guys for actually playing. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the campaign thus far.
Yeah, man.
We're
Going great.
we're kind of breaching our next arc as we go into it. Yeah, man. I hope you guys are pumped for next week's show.
Yeah, for sure.
I know what's up with these dudes. These
Gotta
dudes in
wreck
this
some
beach.
pirates, man.
What's up with Roman's past?
Oh,
It's so freaking mysterious.
so mysterious.
Because everyone took any time to get to know me. That's how I am.
So this is the part of the show where we talk about what's going on in our lives.
Oh.
Mordos, what are you doing this next week, bud?
Nothing really coming up for me. I'm gonna try and start streaming a little bit more.
Yeah, you've been streaming some Disco.
Yeah, I did it once and it went well. I mean, it was just you and John that I think watched.
Hey, man.
I participate.
But
Guys, now is your time. Go follow twitch.tv/tittygauge so you know when you play some sweet CS.
some CS Go.
You get your eagle back?
No, not yet. I haven't played that much, to be honest. But yeah, so I'll try and do that a little bit more. Maybe play some different games so I'm not just, on one game all the time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Bad Wolf, what up with you?
No, same old, same old. I'm gonna try to. I keep forgetting because I've been playing a lot of CS:GO.
You should stream it. You should stream some CS:GO. Be great. Be good
I
time.
had a dream you fucking wrecked me in CS.
It's because it happened
Like a
in real
nightmare.
life.
And I kept trying to come and kill you and you just kept fucking destroying
I
me.
had a dream I kept sniping you in CS. I really did. I was like, Ted, what? I just kept sniping him. I was like, you going
That's
down.
fucking
No,
funny.
but I don't think anybody wants to watch me play CS:GO.
We
Maybe
do.
if Ted joins me.
You like a nice little group sesh.
Yeah.
Romeo, what you got going on, dude?
Well, right after this, we're playing Minds of Madness.
We are playing Minds of Madness with a couple people new to the channel. We're playing with Lady Commander. We're playing with Pipsqueak Live. We're playing with one of his friends. We're doing a 5th level venture through the Minds of Madness, notorious for killing players. So that'll be fun.
Aside from that, we are starting another show on this channel. I'm calling it Training Dice. It is my adventures as a first-time DM with a couple of first-time players, or very new players, and a couple of more experienced players. Nox is one of those. And Captain Narwhal, who I believe is in chat, is going to be another one of our more experienced players. So we'll be doing that in between now and the time that premieres. I'm thinking of actually doing a couple of creative streams because Ted has been kind enough to give me some of the graphic assets that we use for the channel, and so I'm going to try and make some on my own. So we'll see how trash they look, and then if I have to get Ted to redo them after that.
If you have troubles, just seriously let me know and I'll.
Yeah, I will.
Just let him know he won't help you at all.
Yeah. Thank you.
But yeah, I think I can handle it. So I wanted to try and see, and I think because I need to make sure my computer can actually handle the stream, I'm going to start with something simple like that.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm really excited about that one.
All right.
I think
Guys,
my
go-
brother's gonna be in that one too.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's never played D&D in his life. Actually, when I first started playing D&D, he just made fun of me sitting on the couch, and now he's.
Didn't he come on stream? I think the only way
Without
I
his
knew
pants
it
on,
was
yeah.
he came.
We saw his,
Yeah.
underoos.
Yeah, he didn't know.
I
and,
saw
he's
his
like, "Can I go
bag
smoke
and
where?"
then
I
a
was like,
marionette puppet at one point.
yeah.
You're
I'll
really
do that to
fucking
him.
weird, dude.
Yeah. He's
And then-
interesting.
Shelf Gamers, what are you doing this next week?
What do we got going on? Normal stuff. I'm still busy with the university, so my time is divided that way. But the podcast goes live every Monday, so you can find that at shelfgames.com/podcast, or just search for it on iTunes or Google Play. Even posting it to YouTube and Twitch if you want to listen to it that way. Tuesdays, Let's Plays for Stardew Valley go up, and Thursdays, Let's Plays for Metal Gear Solid 5 go up. And trying to live stream when I have time, but that doesn't always pan out as much as I would like it to. But yeah, hopefully we can kind of get back into the swing of things as school wraps up near the end of the semester. But yeah,
great.
That's pretty much it.
And as for me, I am doing nothing but playing Gears of War right now. I love that game. It is so much fun. I want to complete the story before I probably take on Versus. If Battle ever gets back to me when I ask to play Versus, like ever.
You have to reach me in some way that's not when I'm on D&D. I'm notoriously bad about reaching out to
Oh, we're
people.
friends. Beyond that, I am
He knows we're friends.
I'm working on doing let's play stuff. I'm just trying to figure that stuff out right now. And on the 5th of November, starting at 9 a.m., we start our 24-hour marathon for Extra Life.
Nice.
Where I'll be playing games with Pipsqueak and his wife, Lady Commander. 24 whole hours, trying to raise money for my local children's hospital of Dornbecker here in Portland. Every $100 we get, I'll eat a habanero pepper.
That's fucking terrible.
That's
We're-
so bad.
Listen.
I hate that you're doing that to
I'm a
yourself.
professional. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but the next day is going to be pretty bad.
Oh, it's going to be
Right?
awful. I'm gonna shit out my soul.
Which is why there's no way to dice show that day.
Yeah, there's no way to dice show that Sunday on the 6th because I'm going to be either sleeping or dying. Or both. We're also doing a newbie plays Dark Souls like John did for his Extra Life because that was such a good idea.
Yeah.
Forcing Lady Commander to play Dark Souls and she's never played it before, and it'll be hilarious. We're just going to make fun of her the whole time. And then we're also doing a Smash tournament between myself and Pipsqueak. The loser eats a habanero because I want to make him suffer against my Luigi. Gotta rep that Luigi swag. And then what else is happening? We're giving lots of games. We're gonna be giving out games throughout the day. We're doing fun stuff like Smash. I'm probably gonna be doing some like Mario stuff, Mario Kart, Mario Party, probably some Dark Souls on my own, maybe some League of Legends. I don't know, Gears probably. We're playing a lot of games. And then if we get enough donations to hit past the $1,000 mark, I will shave my beard off.
Woo!
Oh God.
Are you cheering for that?
Why would you shave your beard? You are making a lot of decisions I
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
with.
If someone donates $1,000, I'll shave my head
Yeah.
Don't do
completely
that.
A
off.
single
No.
donation.
One single donation of $1,000, I will shave my entire head.
Wait, how much for your eyebrows?
I'm never doing that. I've done that once, and it took me a long time to grow them back to this type of fullness.
It's a
So-
good fullness though.
Yeah, right? Sick, right?
It's some
That
good
Eastern
categories up
European. But we're gonna take a small intermission for about 40 minutes or so I can sort of like breathe, let everyone else get situated, so we can prep for our next show of Minds of Madness. So if you guys want to pop back in here at 3 p.m. PDT, so in about 45 minutes, we'll get that started, and then we can have a good time. As for right now, though, hope you guys roll poorly. See you guys. We'll work on an outro. Deal with it.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
there.
Bye.